I'm starting the day with sourdough baking, and I also soak some black lentils in water so they will sprout over the next few days and hopefully will be ready for a side dish I plan to make for Friday dinner. After 12 long days of war with Iran, with constant fear and so much stress, I feel incredibly tired, or as Maya says, I feel jet-lagged. My sourdough baking routine is one of those slow makings that help me catch my breath these days and slowly return my body to its natural rhythm. Welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time here, my name is Moran. I'm a maker and homebody from Israel. I share these daily life vlogs as a gentle space, a bit of peaceful escapism, both for myself and hopefully for you too. Lately, my sourdough has more and more rye flour in it. I recently landed on a loaf size that feels just right for us. This one is about 70% rye flour with the rest whole wheat. And you can feel it, it's dense and it's heavy. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I think I may have a new sourdough recipe to share with you later on this vlog. Usually when I soak lentils for a few days, I replace the water regularly. On the first day, I do that more often, and then over the next day or two, I change the water less frequently. At the beginning, the water that comes out of the lentils is quite dark. As far as I know, this soaking method helps remove lectins, a component in legumes that isn't that good for our bodies and can trigger an immune response. So I try to rinse them well and get rid of as much of the lectins as I can. It was the first night without any sirens, but we still couldn't really sleep that well. I guess our bodies are still in a distress mode. This morning, the first thing I did was washing my hair. I hadn't done it during all those days of war, simply because I was afraid the siren might catch me in the middle of washing, and I wouldn't be able to get down to the shelter in time. So it feels good. I washed my hair, but I am definitely still feel very tired. I'm trying to take the morning slow. I'm having a lovely quiet breakfast with Uri. He made this hollandaise sauce for us yesterday, and it's so delicious with eggs and avocado. Eyal went to the office today, and Maya is now back at her apartment. Originally, I was supposed to be teaching at a retreat in the Dolomites right now, so I'm not in my best mood today. I'm planning to start packing everything I prepared for the retreat today, but I don't really have the energy, so I'm taking my coffee and heading into my craft room. I'm almost done with the joining of these cheerful granny squares, so I'll make a bit of progress here first. I'm joining the squares with a single crochet into the back loop of each stitch, so I'm trying to be very careful and make sure I pick up the corresponding stitch on each square. Sometimes it involves a bit of back and forth in the joining, adjusting and checking it as I go, but I'm really happy with the way it's turning out, and I love all those front loops that are left on the right side of the work. It's time to pack these. I'm completely heartbroken today about not being able to take part in the retreat that has been planned for so long. These were blocked and waiting to be packed into the suitcase, ready to go with me to the Dolomites, but unfortunately I just couldn't make it. My flight was cancelled and I couldn't find another one that would get me there in time for the retreat. So now I have to take these off the blocking mat and find a place for them in my studio. And yeah, I have to do it. This square was made a few years ago using baby yak and cotton. It was the original inspiration for my soft rose granny square, which I've shared as a free tutorial here on my YouTube channel. And I also made a lovely throw out of this square. This watch was made for one of the workshops I was supposed to teach in the Dolomites. I've built quite a library of granny squares over the years, all made with my yak fiber yarns. And this one is the Wild Daisy Square, which is a pattern available on both Etsy and my Etsy and Ravelry stores. I will link the pattern down below in the description box for you. Many of you asked in the comments on my previous vlog if I could share the things I had prepared for the retreat in the Dolomites with my yak fibers. So here you have it. I hope you enjoy. And actually sharing them with you feels like a comforting activity for me, so it doesn't feel like all that work was wasted. So a big thank you to all of you who asked for it. You gave me the motivation to film everything before tucking it all away in a wardrobe here in my studio. As I'm organizing everything in a drawer, pictures from the retreat are starting to pop up on Instagram. This is the chamomile and sage giveaway kit that was supposed to be handed out to all the participants at the beginning of my first workshop. I don't feel like I can handle it all in one day. It's just too much for me right now, so these will have to wait for another time. I'm running out of energy to pick up all these sweet, lovely samples, so they will stay here for now. And now we are heading out into the kitchen for some sourdough making. So let's stick with some happy makings. I want to share my new go-to sourdough recipe with you. Eyal and I don't eat bread every day, but the boys do, and they prefer homemade sourdough. So I figured out a new loaf size that works for us, just enough for 2 days and perfect for our family. I'm starting with 220 grams of purified water and adding about 70 to 75 grams of active sourdough starter that I fed earlier with rye flour. After mixing it a bit, I add 200 grams of rye flour and 100 grams of whole wheat flour. So it's a total of 300 grams of flour. While it's mixing, I prepare 6 grams of salt and give my starter a fresh feeding. And after about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, I'm adding the salt into the mixture. You can clearly see that this mixture, which is mostly rye flour, is much muddier. It's less fluffy than what you get with usual bread flour, and there's hardly any gluten network developing here. The dough is much heavier and it doesn't really require as much attention with folding and stretching as a regular sourdough does. It is also not that flexible and stretchy with so much rye flour in it. I need some direct sun rays into my eyes and my head and my body and my mind. It is very hot and sunny here, but this is exactly what I need mentally and physically right now. So actually, this is the day after. I was cleaning the place the entire day. I have to say, cleaning is one of my go-to activities when I'm very sad, depressed, frustrated, anxious, all those things. So I didn't vlog that much. I didn't feel like carrying my camera with me and, through the entire cleaning. And yeah, I've been also gardening very early this morning. We are not yet in our usual time, circadian time. I think this is how you say it. And this is the front camera on my phone, so I'm not sure how does it look, but this is everything that I have. I took a shower and got here on the sofa, although I'm waiting for Real and we are going to go out for a walk later, so I will have another shower, but it's very hot here, so it's the usual to take a few showers during the day. Anyways, I was sitting now to crochet a little bit. I have already joined the square that you saw yesterday, and I closed it to a tube, so it's already becoming a sleeve. I didn't take any footage for you today, I'm so sorry. Anyways, I am getting a few pictures from Paula every day from the retreat. To she tries to stay in touch and to make sure I'm happy. I'm really sad I missed this retreat, but as many of you write in the comments, this is what happened, and this is what happened. I cannot fight it, I cannot do anything. Many of you are writing to me something better is coming your way, and I'm very thankful for you. And to be honest, this is what I think. I think I will enjoy something not better, but I will enjoy something in the future. I really believe that I usually don't have the right words to use when I'm recording like that, but I'm trying to say that I do feel strongly inside that if it didn't came out as planned, this is the best thing probably that had to be happened. I'm so sorry for my English, but I guess you get the point that I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to, get it as is. But yeah, seeing the pictures of the retreat in Instagram and getting the pictures from Paula makes me happy and sad at the same time. Anyways, I really want to take this opportunity and thank you so much for all the lovely comments you left on the previous vlog. I really appreciate it. I haven't managed to respond to all of them, but we read all of them. I read each and every word you write, and I'm very thankful for you. And I'm very thankful for all your lovely words and the support you send my way about me missing the retreat, and about war, and about history, and about our part in history. For now, I'm going to lay back on this position. Maybe do a yoga nidra, because we still sleep very bad. We are not yet used to quiet nights. We are still carry a lot of fear, I think, instinctively inside our bodies and minds. So we don't really get to sleep very well. I am very tired the entire day, all day long. But I will wait here for my husband. He's supposed to come with a lot of shopping. We will put it in place together, and then we will go for a walk. It's Friday morning, and I'm taking my 48-hour dough out of the fridge and getting it ready to bake before we are heading out. It's not exactly a workable dough, as you can see, but I'm trying to shape it as much as it allows me to. And as I usually do with my sourdough, I pop it into the freezer for a few minutes before baking. After 20 or 25 minutes, we take the lid off and let it bake without a lid for another 20 minutes or so on a lower heat. And before we head out, I will cook the lentils since they need a long cooking time. And this is my current sourdough baking method. I guess a few of you would love to have more rye flour just like us in the sourdough composition. So in case this is you, I hope you enjoy. And I have to say, I'm thinking of gradually increasing the rye flour in the mix with my next sourdough bakes. We are looking for a tall fence for one corner of our back balcony garden. We use the space quite a lot, and in one spot we feel we need a bit of extra privacy. So we came here to see if there is something we like. Eventually we did find something that might work for us, but we still need to check the exact measurements and see if what they have can fit our needs. And now we are back home with some fresh fish we ordered earlier, and we are ready to start the Friday dinner preparations. We are starting to prepare dinner for today, Friday dinner. Eyal found a recipe for a pad pat dish from a restaurant we really love, and I'm starting to make the black lentil side dish that I was craving the entire week. I don't follow any recipe, I just use whatever I have in the fridge. Today I'm cooking it with mushrooms. I usually like to top it with some chopped parsley and cilantro, so I'm preparing those. This time I'm cooking onion, mushrooms, and a few celery sticks I had in the fridge. I start by sauteing the onion, then I add mushrooms and chopped celery. And in the background, it's our favorite radio show of the week with the funniest, most clever host with the most beautiful music. So I'll have to turn the volume down in the clips just for copyright reasons. Usually on Fridays, we all gather here together with my mother-in-law and my father, but today it's just Maya, Tomer, our youngest, Eyal and myself, just the four of us, since everyone else had different plans for today. We usually eat quite early since none of us likes having a heavy meal too close to bedtime, and today we plan to start even earlier. Eyal had some leftover chopped ginger from his dish, so I'm adding it to mine. Eyal made Peruvian ceviche salad, and the rice is also ready. And completely unplanned, Maya and I ended up dressing the same today. Eyal's dish turned out amazing. We actually think it came out even better than at the restaurant. Of course, he doesn't agree with us. I feel so lucky and thankful to have my family. This is where I feel my absolute best. This right here, in this home, with these people, This is my real retreat. After all, this war felt like playing Russian roulette, so it's a big deal to be here together, enjoying good food and the comfort of our home.
נכון, הוא נראה כמו קינוח איטלקי.